Hello, Femme Forte. How are you today? If you're just tuning in, my name is Zoe Shannon. I created this group for you so you can up level your money mindset, your relationship with yourself and your leadership, and men and God. So, welcome. If you're just tuning in, this is day 8 of the energy and frequency of money. And if you'd like me to tag you in the previous days, just let me know in the comments by saying tag me in the comments and I will do that. We might have a bonus tomorrow. Oh, might be a little surprise. So watch out for that as well. But today, in terms of the energy and frequency of money, oh my goodness, I gotta tell you, I had a long weekend, super long weekend inside the team management and leadership program, which was super great. But also I went to a party on Saturday and we were there and didn't go to bed till like 2 or 2:30. So I was just kind of, and I also had some drinks. So I was just kind of tired yesterday and just kind of recovering from the very long weekend, eventful weekend. So today, in terms of the energy and frequency of money, we're going to talk about these special things called the money archetypes. The money archetypes. So first of all, archetypes are, they've been seen, this is going to be my best explanation for archetypes. But archetypes are like universal. Okay, so they're known all over the world and they've been known for like thousands of years. And you can look back in history and see archetypes everywhere in stories, real life, and that's kind of what we're going to be looking at. So, the 8 money archetypes. So if you would like to take the money archetype quiz to find out what your money archetypes are, just say archetypes or money quiz below in the comment and I will give you that link. It can also be found in my bio at the link in my bio on my main page. Okay. So, oh, you know what? It's also in the guides inside this Facebook group. So there you go. Okay, so I won't be spending all day with you because that's how long it would take for me to go over all of the archetypes and everything about it. But if you do want to know that, just join Rich Girl School because we are going to do a deeper dive inside Rich Girl School for the money archetypes. But basically, there are desirable and undesirable money archetypes. Okay, so what we like to say from the Money Coaching Institute is that your life is like a car. Okay, this is just an analogy. So your life is like a car, and there's certain archetypes that you want to be inside the car with you. So you want the warrior to be driving your car, to be driving in the driver's seat, the warrior. And then the money magician is in the passenger seat, like teaming with the warrior. Okay, so these are like the 2 archetypes that you want to be embodying, or at least seeking to embody when it comes to your energy and frequency and your relationship with money and around money. Okay, so and then who we have in the back seat is the creator artist. So this is that super creative, artistic side of you. You want that archetype in the back seat. Not driving, not in the front seat, but in the back seat, but still inside the car. So this is interesting. Just keep listening. And then where are the other 5? 5, 6, 7, 8. Where are the other 5? Where are the other 5 archetypes? Well, guess what? They're in the trunk. They're in the trunk of this car of your life. But however, that's not how everybody works all the time. So, lots of times you have dominant archetypes say the martyr or the victim or the tyrant or the fool. And that could be your dominant money archetype, meaning that is who's running your financial life. That's who's driving your car. And so by taking the quiz and discovering what your money archetype is, and then, well, furthering your education about it's really a way of being. I needed to say that too. So the archetype is not who you are. It's not who you are. It's a way of being that it's kind of like where you are. It's where you are in life. It's the behaviors and patterns that you've developed up until now. Okay. So but it's not to say like that's, it kind of could be your identity. So I don't want to say that, but ultimately you're never stuck in being this one like version of yourself. You're never stuck there. You can always alter who you're being in life and in any situation, under any circumstance. You can alter who you're being. So don't want to discourage you around that, but so those are the money archetypes. That is, let's see. So what do I want to do next? Because I've got my handy dandy iPad here, and I just wanted to go over a couple of things possibly and share a little bit more info with you. But one of the biggest ways to start to alter these, if you take the quiz and find out what your dominant archetypes are, really it's knowing, it's just having awareness. It's having awareness, and then having also an awareness of, okay, if I want to be the warrior and the magician, then how about I take on practicing being those characteristics of the warrior and the magician. So these are amazing. It's an amazing tool just to utilize in your relationship with money, to see who you're being with your money. Okay, so we've got the innocent. Now the innocent is, actually, before I get into this, I want to talk again and relate this back to the energy and frequency of money. So again, so remember from the first few days of the energy and frequency of money that the energy is the way you feel, who you're being. It's your thoughts, your beliefs. It's this energy that's inside you, which is created through thoughts and beliefs. And the frequency is then what you're emitting. So they're really kind of intertwined. So I want you to look at the money archetypes as kind of like this way of being. So let's look at the innocent archetype, for example. So the innocent is like, oh, I don't know anything, and they want people to help them. Some of the characteristics are like they're financially dependent, non-confrontational, so they kind of just like let other people maybe control them. Indecisive, they feel powerless. They're happy-go-lucky, but only externally, because something else is going on in the inside. So they repress their feelings and beliefs, and then they're fearful or anxious internally, okay? So that's just an example. So you see how that would be the energy that a innocent archetype would be emitting. And then again, they would be just attracting more of that type of energy to them in their relationship with money. And this really kind of goes across all areas of life. That's why one of my promises of my 2 promises in the Rich Girl School is that you're going to transform your entire life. Because really, it's not like you show up in your relationship with money and you don't like show up anywhere else in your life that way. Like you show up the same way in your relationship with money in many different areas, almost probably all, I could say, of your life, in all of your life. And so that's why when you start to look at these ways of being, you really do transform your entire life, which I love. I love you to transform your entire life. It's amazing. Okay, so next we have the victim. So the victim is, it's the victim. She blames other people for the way her life turned out. Look, I know this one very well, okay? And so it's one of my favorites because I know it so well and I can spot it in people because, hello, I was once there, big time. So, the victim is prone to blaming others, seeks to be rescued, lives in the past, resentful, highly emotional, unforgiving, addictive, feels powerless, lives out a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, because the story that they tell, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you're a victim, you tell the same story over and over again, and then it just becomes true again and again, and then you collect the evidence that is true. So again, this would be the energy that you have with money. And man, I used to be such a being, I would be the victim. Like I would play that role for so long. And it wasn't until I transformed my relationship with money, before I ever knew about the archetypes, I actually did discover that that's like how I was being in many areas of life. And, it wasn't pretty to see, but that's this work. And that's why it transformed you, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And you have that awareness and you're able to bring transformation literally in an instant sometimes. So, all right, then the warrior. The warrior is powerful, driven, financially successful, confident, calculating, okay, when it comes to financial decisions, which we talked about yesterday. They're loyal, they're generous, competitive, they're disciplined, they want to rescue people, and they're wise. Okay, remember the warrior's driving your car. Then we have the martyr, okay, so this is somebody who's controlling, critical, and judgmental, manipulative, perfectionist, long-time suffering, resentful, secretive, passive-aggressive. They're caretakers, compassionate, self-sacrificing. Okay, the martyr, self-sacrificing, wise, and disappointed. So it's as if they're giving with an expectation to receive something back. Okay, so that's the martyr. Not a hot energy, neither is the victim. And then we've got the fool. The fool is undisciplined, restless, financially irresponsible, impetuous, optimistic, overly generous, happy-go-lucky, adventurous, lives for today, careless, reckless, overindulgent. So yeah, just think about it. It's like a fool with money. Maybe they're like the gambling kind, okay, that gambles and lives for the moment, but not thinking about the future. Okay. And then the creator artist is restless, detached, spiritual, non-materialistic, passive, loner, internally motivated, seeker of truth. Now remember, the creator artist is in the back seat of this car, right? This is the analogy of the car. The warrior's driving, the money magician is in the passenger seat, and the creator artist is in the back. So notice, the creator artist is detached, okay? And they're very spiritual. They're creators, they're artists. So the thing about this is oftentimes people have the creator artist in the front seat of their car. In the front seat, driving the car. And the problem with that is that the creator artist, this is like, the idea of the creator artist is like the starving artist. I'm sure you've heard it. Raise your hand if you've heard starving artist. That's why, because they are so non-materialistic, as if, it's bad to earn money for the art or whatever it is that you're creating, right? So the creator artist ultimately has to make peace with money. That was me too, by the way. I had some of that. The tyrant. Now, the tyrant is controlling, rigid, manipulative, fearful, oppressive, prone to anger, highly critical and judgmental, aggressive, unforgiving, secretive, and highly materialistic. Okay, now last one is the magician. This is the one that you want in the front seat. So basically like 50-50, you want warrior, magician. So the magician is spiritual and wise and conscious and vibrant, trusting, generous, loving, powerful, optimistic, fluid, compassionate, confident, unattached, open to flow, and financially balanced. How beautiful is that? So those are the 8 archetypes. And this is just another tool to sort of see yourself by looking at something else. It's kind of like, I like to say, a mirror. That's what I would say. It's like a mirror. So you can look in the mirror at Martyr, and if you see yourself in that, it's a tool to be able to take a step back and go, oh, okay, so that's who I've been being. And it's not wrong or bad. It's just really where you are in life with your finances, and possibly, like I said, in the other areas of your life as well. And again, if you'd like to take the money type quiz, just comment below money quiz or archetypes, and I will link the link for you to take the quiz, or you can find it in my bio or in the guides here inside the group. And today, it's not the last day. You can still join tomorrow, but it is going to be closing Rich Girl School. If you are ready to earn up to 50% or more income, this is your place. This is your place where you're going to heal your relationship with money. Why is that important? Well, because if you're a business owner, or if you are just a career woman that wants to earn more money and have a great relationship with herself, with money, with men, then this is the place to elevate that relationship so that you can step into really more of feeling worthy, knowing that you are worthy because you are, and transforming so much of your life in here. Okay. And entrepreneurs, please, please, please understand this. I'm sure maybe you've done some money work. Okay, but this is different. Okay, this is not spiritual bypass. This is not your money affirmation course, although you will have those. But this is where you do the deep work, where we rewire it. Okay, and you're gonna release limiting beliefs. You're gonna release negative emotions, which is the energy of money and the frequency that you give off, which then comes back to you. So many of the women who've joined Rich Girl School are earning up to or more, up to 50% or more income after taking the course, and sometimes even before the course ends. So we're going to be together for 8 weeks. You're going to get 2 quantum time release sessions with me, and lifetime member portal access. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I hope you are too, and I can't wait to see you inside. And the link is here. If you need a call, just go to the page, scroll down until you find I think it's the second button actually, if you want to book a call with me and find out if this is for you. But we are starting tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and I cannot wait to see you in there to begin your transformation, to have an amazing relationship with money, so that if you are an entrepreneur, you got nothing about money. You got nothing about sales. Like, you're cool with it, okay? You're not shy. You're not worried. You're not upset. You're not in fear and anxious about it, okay? Like, this, I think, is so important for entrepreneurs. because you are the one. It's you that is making the money. You are making the sales every day. You're the one getting on the video and saying, hey, come join me for this thing. And what's the energy that you have about that? What frequency are you giving off day to day about whatever it is that you're selling and that you would love for people to buy? And that's why this is so important for entrepreneurs. All right. I love the bejesus out of you, and I can't wait to see you inside. Peace. I'll see you tomorrow for a maybe surprise bonus day 9 of the energy and frequency of money. Bye, my loves.